What up, what up, what up? Hey, honey, it's Valtopia Live. What up, honey? It's Val. It is, let's see, it's Tuesday, 2:13 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in Los Angeles. Let me know if you're watching the replay and say hello as you join me. I'm going to share this in a couple places, and we are going to have a session, baby. Power session. I just had an incredible session with the client, and we really broke through some deep-seated level triggered sabotage kind of thing. And I really want to talk about this. It's very powerful. So I'll wait for you guys to join on, honey. Let me see if I can share this to my page. Yeah, and say hello if you're here, because we're going to have a good session, honey. Yes, we are. I'll share this to my free group, Valtopia. For a smackdown. Come on now, time for a smackdown. Say hello. Let me know if you're here. I got some power energies coming through. Let's do this. Join me live for some fire. And actually, what I should be doing is putting this comment in the comments. The comment in the comments. So, listen, when we agree that we are creatively abundant, and that what we feel deeply inside of us is meant to come through us, and that we have a deep passion and purpose in our life experience, which is what we believe in Valtopia, then we dedicate our life experience to bringing that through. And what I'm really understanding and teaching my clients, and it's working for my clients, is the understanding that the full immersion into the truth of that is what continues to make it easier and more gorgeous and more defined for you. So we can't sort of, hey Jennifer, how are you? We can't sort of, I feel like this is crooked, don't I? Let's see. My wings are a little bit crooked, honey. When we don't fully immerse and embody, like get into our bodies about what we're deciding to bring through. So we may hit it on one level. We may be really hitting big numbers and making the money, but then in our relationship, we still haven't resolved something that means a lot to us. We don't have the intimacy that we desire. And because we don't have the intimacy we desire over there, then it's coming back to our clients, and we're not getting the kind of clients that feel really aligned. And so you see, or if we're not tending to our children in a way that feels right, then that comes into, we can't make the money because we're afraid we can't protect our children. There's a whole cycle of alignment and connection that happens with our awarenesses. And so coming into your body and getting really deeply into your body is something that those of us in Valtopia, it's our prescription, because we're accomplished, we're busy, we're high achieving, we're creative visionaries, we have a lot of energy coming through us. And unless we really challenge ourselves physically to sweat and regenerate and rebirth on the daily, then the fiery cosmic message doesn't come through, and we don't land things as beautifully and aligned as they're going to be and become more easy and more abundant and more fabulous as we submit and surrender to the truth of that. Can I get an amen? Let me share this to a couple more places. It's awfully quiet today. Ooh, and I have a massage soon. So Jennifer, is that you still live on there? Calling in the clients. Let's see. So Jennifer, oops. Is that you still? I was going to share this. I don't think I can share it that way. There we go. And say hello if you're joining, honey. There we go. I can't get it to share. Oh, there we go. Share. And we're gonna share to the love drop. Share to, yeah. Hey. Oh, I can hear myself singing. So I did a beautiful full moon, a gorgeous shifting frequency delivery today in the love drop, and some really powerful messages and shift came through. There is a full moon tonight, and the full moon's here as usual to bring up what isn't maybe working for us, what we need to pay attention to. Thank you, Jennifer. These are all, here I shared into a couple more places. See if we can bring in some new friends. Okay. All right, so we did do a cosmic read in the left drop, and there was a message about twin flames, which is really a message about ourselves. And so this moon's going to let us feel perhaps the places where we don't feel so aligned, or perhaps where darker parts of ourselves need to be witnessed. Older stories and programs that we sort of take for granted and think, well, that's just the way it is. That's what's realistic. That stuff needs to be examined and lifted off so that we can really tune into our soul directives. Hey, Susie. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, there's my crew. There's my people. So this moon is going to allow us in any way, at any time, in any day that we choose, we can allow ourselves to tune into the emotion that's coming through, take it as a feedback to what we desire to do. And the more that you can immerse and embody to your soul directives, the more rapidly you're going to feel in flow with what you're creating and who you are. Hi, Lisa Ann. So let's do a spread for the full moon right now as people are tuning in. And please share this so we get more new connections. My intention is to connect more people into Valtopia, my free group, which you can find it under in Valtopia. And actually, let me write that in the comments. And you can find out about my new experience that's coming through that you don't want to miss out on, /Valtopia. All right. Oh, wait, groups /Valtopia. Say hello, say hello. There we go. Okay, so I have all my decks here, and we're going to do a spread for the whole. Hi, Jessica Lucia Rosati Sobaram. What a fabulous name, honey. I love it. I love it. So I'm Val. I'm a creative energy guide. I'm a confidence mentor. I've been through the fire so many times and reinvented myself in so many ways, and I've hit some really amazing peaks and some really deep valleys, and I bring through that wisdom along with some very intuitive, psychic, connected guidance. I'm really great at edge shifting energy, and I'm a performer, so I'm able to really empathically feel with you and bring you into levels of manifestation that maybe you haven't experienced before. I do exponentially accelerate the Mojo Button in all my clients. So the Mojo Button really is about tuning into yourself. And most of us are hidden from ourselves for a variety of reasons. We sabotage and run from ourselves and numb out and do all kinds of things that keep us from being in our bodies and really, really bringing through who we are. And that's the work that I love to talk about and do with you. And that's what we're going to pull a spread on today with this full moon. We're going to pull a spread on the energy of you and what it's going to take for you to tune in more deeply and immerse and embody with this full moon. How does that sound? Let me get a yes, I love it. Or something, some hearts, some comments. So the deck that I'm going to start with is my Fuck Yeah deck that I published that you can get. Here, let me put the link in the comments so that if you want to get it, you can get it. It's bit.ly/Valtopia card shop. And these cards are really great for pulling with other oracle cards, or as journal prompts, or as ways to delve into your intuition more deeply. So let's see what comes through on the spread today. I love it. My whole message today is about embodiment, and that is the message coming through my card today. So embodying involves trusting yourself and being in your body, and some of us need to learn certain steps, habits, be around certain community, ask for guidance, invest in one-on-one guidance to keep us embodied for the amount of time it takes for us to shift into a new space of being. And that is what the group that I have over in the comments that I want you to check out and really take a chance on yourself and really take a leap and join today with me. It's a more affordable way than working with me one-on-one. If you're ready to work with me one-on-one, I have another program for you. But this is about embodying and having the kind of support on the daily that keeps you from running from yourself, that keeps you from numbing out, keeps you sabotage. That's your patterns are going to vary between you. But having the kind of support that keeps you coming back to yourself and keeps you tuning into that guidance, even when you think you're disconnected from it or you think you don't know what's coming through. It's there, and we're going to remember who you are. So look at this, cocoon. So it takes some time to be inside of, that's exactly what we're talking about, creating sort of a cocoon safe environment before you crack your wings, before you take flight as the you that feels more aligned to who you are. And for some of us, the alignment is a tiny step, and for some of us, it can be a big life restructuring. It just depends on where you are and your experience. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Shirley. Jessica Lucia Rosati Sobaram. Shirley says, can you tell me if I've had a calling? Hi, C. How are you? Okay. So let's pull one more card, and then we're going to tune into you guys and see what's coming through. I would love to sing. Yes, I love to sing, and singing is the way that I tune into my cosmic energy and frequency and bring myself into my body deeply. Okay, so we're going to pull a question card to go with that, and then we're going to tune into you guys. I have a few minutes before I'm going to get a massage because I flew to Australia last week, and I just flew back a couple days ago, and I'm really sore. And I also have some energy I'd like to shift, and these massages can really change things. Oh, I love this. Why can I have extra money? So listen, this is the theme that I'm bringing through now in Valtopia right now, is rich, hot, badass. Rich means dense, full of stuff, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be with money, but rich. We are rich in creativity. We are rich in cosmic connection. We are rich in our own frequencies. We are dense with deliciousness. We are hot. We have a hot energy. We are right? We are fresh in our presence and moving quickly and taking action and being in and of our divine directives with full trust and divine action. And we are badasses. We show up consistently. We're committed. We believe in what we're doing. We're fierce. We'll fight for it. We're worthy of it. Rich, hot badasses. So I have the Rich, Hot Badass monthly, where you get to be with me and a few others in a tight-knit group, private space, where you can really open up to some of the sabotage or success that you feel is part of your birthright and is who you are, and maybe in other circles or other mentors or other places you haven't been able to go where you will go with me. We experiment, we really expand. I'm the place, Valtopia is the place where you really open up and expand into the greatest levels of your cosmic awareness, your clairs opening, your creative gifts coming through, solutions like you never thought you'd have before, unexplained mysterious sums of money, new types of lovers, meeting your twin flame. These are the kind of things that happen when you really, really admit and open up to what's inside of you, and that's a daily process. It's not a one and done kind of thing. It's just not. It's a commitment, and it's a connection, and it's fucking kick-ass when you really, really tune into it. So let me see. It looks like I have songs with my painting in the background. Yeah. Oh, you love to sing. Hey, Olivia, what's up, girl? Hey, Gloria. All right, so Rich, Hot Badasses. This is what we're doing. Who is going to be first that I've never tuned into before, that I'm going to tune into you in this moonergy and understand? Oh, I feel some throat chakra going on, of course. Understand what is the moon bringing to highlight for you, excuse me, that you're going to set powerful intentions to shift into as we go into this. Who's the first? Never is a one and done thing. That's for right. That's for real. It's a beautiful process. And the more that we experience this process of creation and self-awareness and beingness and embodiment, well, the more delightful it is. It really is. It shifts and changes as we do, and as we are here to learn and bring through what we're meant to. So All right. So who's my first tune in? And I'm tuning in quickly as a way of knowing what's coming through the message. You all are the message today. Whatever comes through will be meant to be seen by everybody and known by all that watch the replay. Do let me know if you watch the replay. And if you're new to me, say, hey, Val, I'm new. What's going on? And come into my free group, Valtopia, and understand that your beauty, your light, your energy, your frequency, your genius, any sabotage you're experiencing is a message that it's time for you to own your frequency and bring through what feels right to you. And that somehow it's not aligned, and that's where your disruption feel is coming from. So, Jessica, oh yeah, Olivia lost your voice. Oh, I was missing the comments. It's really good to take a time out for yourself and find out who you are and what your purpose is. I had to do that not long after my son died. I had to come out of the darkness. It's always a good time, Shirley, because each of us, hey, Katie, each of us is vital and important. You know, in the left drop, the moon drop today, and the message coming through so powerfully was, if you abandon your body, right? If you quit taking care of your body and guiding your vessel, who the fuck is guiding your body? Like, don't abandon ship. It's your body. That's your life that you came to do and be. You best get up on in it and do it all the way, full on, right? Okay, Jessica Lucia Rosati Sobaram. It's going to be you because I say your name and it's really exciting. So do you have permission to tune into your higher self, your higher records, into your energy field just to see whatever wants to come through? Let's just see what happens. Do I have your permission? And we're going to do with the fuck yeah cards. And we're just going to see whatever's meant to come through is going to come through. Hi, Kashipra. And I really, really am excited about this group that I'm starting, and I'm going to be promoting it. And I also have another weekly experience that we're just about finished setting up the pipeline. That'll be a little different kind of vibration and more of like a quick stop. This immersion is like the deep. If you can't afford to work with me one-on-one right now, but you're ready to really fucking shift this, this is the one you want to do. This is really a really great experience. It's divinely guided. I know how many of you are coming in. I've called you in. It's a wonderful collective, and it's about immersing and embodying and finally breaking through some of these personas, these stories, these habits that are keeping you from the intimacy you desire in your life, or the weight loss that you know would make you feel better about your experience, or the money that you feel that you know you finally are meant to receive. This is about tuning in more closely to your purpose and calling and alignment of what's good for you, and allowing you to explore what that feels like, what that looks like, what that tastes like, what that smells like in a safe place and with energetic support. It seems like I always have a bubble when I watch your lives. It's probably always me. No, it's not always you, Lisa. I swear I've been doing this for 3 years, and it's just, that's my gift, right? Is to empathically feel you. And I had to come into my truth and learn to speak my truth. And that's like my mission. So that's why that comes up for us. It's an important thing to clear. It's important for us to feel safe enough to speak and be our truth. And that's why I'm pushing the levels of what it is to be prosperous in a way that feels safe and normal to me. And so that I can bring that through for you guys and for myself. Look at this painting, it's cricket. I should have reset up before I got started. I had it up last night. All right, so we're going to tune into Jessica. And let me know when you feel me tune in. Well, there we go. We're clearing all that energy right there. Excuse me. All right. So Jessica, I want to tune into you. Definitely seeing some patterns. This is a beautiful spiral pattern, actually, but it is one that comes and goes and has been around for so long. There's definitely an attachment to that pattern. And they're showing it just, it's about coming in closer to the center to allow you to lift it off in a way, if that makes sense. That's what they showed me. It was almost like a cap that you had to lift off, and once you lift off the cap, it just spirals open the whole thing and reveals so much. So thank you, Shirley, a beautiful butterfly. And that's what I was bringing through, is that we are beautiful wild birds, beautiful wild flowers, and we're here to blossom and in our unique beauty and resonance and frequency. All right, so we definitely want to do some clearing, Jessica. It's definitely the message that there's this sort of pattern. You could do the clearing. You can ask my support. We can do energy work. You can do journaling. There's all kinds of ways that you can lift the layers of programming and beliefs that might be keeping you from your own truth about what's coming through for you, and allowing you to speak your truth that I so cleared when I first tuned into you in your throat and chest. Gratitude and appreciation for what you do have and for what is working is such a beautiful way to come into an expansive state of being, an abundant state of being. I'm really determined to fix this, but I can't figure out what. There we go. If I do that, that's better. I don't know. So there we go. There we go. All right. So how's this resonating, Jessica? How does that feel about the energy that I saw for you? There's a lot of energy moving around, though. Definitely a lot of energy, a lot of momentum. Meditate. I want you to come into your own awareness deeply and to really tune into your own guidance there, to get quiet. And if you have trouble meditating, Valtopia has all kinds of ways for you to meditate more readily. I have the Fuck Yeah card, so you can kind of pull cards and see what your intuition is telling you, and journal. We have the Valtopia coloring book that's on Amazon. It's only $8.88. And this is a beautiful way to get quiet and color. I was coloring last week on my trip because, let me find the page I was working on. I found myself a bit resistant to writing in my journal. There were so many thoughts going through my head. So I colored in my coloring book. And there's also a guide to essential oils and each stage of expansion that we go through when we go through these cycles. So meditation is or you can listen to really good music and run. There's just so many ways that you can tune into yourself and find the connection that you need to create from. How is this resonating for you? I can't wait to enroll every single member into this RHB. I want to see, I'm already knowing who the RHBs are, the first ones. And I can't wait to just have our first retreat together and to see how this pops open stuff for you guys in your life. Look at this, align, Jessica, okay? Let's see if I'm getting any comments that I'm not seeing. Wait, that's like not where the comments are. So Jessica, tell me what resonates for you, if you felt me tuning in. And if you guys are loving this, feel free to go and put a review on the Valtopia Studios business page, or to join in the group. Oh, there's the comments. Hi, Connie. You previously had an attachment. Does it mean that it has come back? It's funny that you say a lot of these things. I've been trying to connect with myself. It's all pretty new. Okay, perfect. Okay, so attachment just means that, I remember like people say things when I first started learning about these things, and it feels so scary. And if anybody makes you feel scary, don't tune into that energy. We are really deeply powerful and able to create and allow what we experience. And an attachment is simply about holding on to a place where you feel safe. And all of us do it. We have levels of comfort that our ego, our mind tells us, okay, well, we've done this before, so this is going to be okay. And the truth is we're always growing and evolving and expanding. And if we're ambitious and creative and have a lot of cosmic energy coming through us, and we're supernovas, which is my community, Valtopians, we are highly energized and successful and creative in many ways. And sometimes there's an imbalance because we haven't aligned our lives to the most amazing creative genius energy that we have coming through us. And we're missing the boat by not allowing ourselves to live an experience that maximizes that gorgeous energy and creativity and potential coming through us. And that's what we do here in Valtopia. We figure out where the misalignment is and we bring it through. So if you feel like you're attached to something, and you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, the more space and trust you can allow yourself to get past those triggers of either feeling abandoned or feeling unsure or feeling like you're going to fail or feeling afraid to do what you want to do or feeling like, how can you possibly even make this happen? It's so far beyond where you are, but that's the message coming through. You must allow yourself to get into the flow of it. And getting into the flow of it is about being in your body. And being in our body, for those of us that have created genius that may have experienced trauma or disruption or tried time and again to succeed and failed, can be really scary. It's a time when we have to revisit things we kind of don't want to think about and do about anymore. But the truth is the sooner that you can settle into your body and bring all that gorgeous energy down in and effectuate it in a way that you've never allowed yourself to, that's when you experience the magic that's already been here all along, and you know it because you've been feeling it and calling it in, right? Shirley says, I started taking time out listening to some really good music and meditating. I picture myself standing in a river with the water running and closing my mind off and listening to it and letting all the negative and pain just flow through my body like a running river. That's gorgeous. It truly has helped my pain, fibromyalgia, and arthritis. That's gorgeous, Shirley. That's exactly what you need to do. I take 10 to 20 minutes a day to have a timeout for me as much as possible. Yes, and I would say to anybody, any of us, the more you take time to rebuild your cells and generate the being that you desire to be, the more you will allow it. And the more you allow that, the more you allow your truth to come through, and the more you actually shift the very fabric of the cosmos. It's super powerful. You're super powerful. You're super important. I believe so much in what you've got coming through you, but you have to believe that and want to invest in time and space and belief in it. And then when you do, and you have, and you find, well, this isn't totally coming through, it's about integration and immersion and flowing into the depth of you. And the flow comes from doing the weird stuff that you think is silly or unnecessary or you don't have time for. That's the magic stuff. That's the most important stuff. And it's the hardest stuff for us to simmer down and do. And that's what we do in the immersion. It's all about really breaking through those patterns. There's questions we have to ask ourselves. There's answers we must sit and listen and wait for time and again until we really get the goosebump answer. There's actions that we must take either where we sit and feel super awkward while we wait to get to the other side. There's just so much. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much. I definitely felt you pull the energy from my throat. That was amazing and exhilarating all at once. You're welcome, Jessica. Well, I trust that you'll book in with me when you feel called. These are the kind of things we can move through together on a daily. Imagine how much you could shift into your highest state of being by releasing any attachment on a daily basis with a powerful guide and community together, really setting intentions daily with the moons, with the cosmic energy, with an understanding of how the energy works. I'm so excited. RHB, baby, sign up. Sign up. The link is on the side. It's a monthly experience with me. It's very freeform and based on you guys, but it is about a daily presence with me that guides you. Sometimes it'll be more than others, but it's really about immersing and embodying into the space that your purpose is guiding you, and you're coming back into that purpose daily and creating a devotion and finding the discipline to focus on the things that maybe before you haven't let yourself do because you were too triggered or too traumatized or too busy. And now you get to, now you choose to. Now you're choosing to integrate and embody and feel this energy and allow yourself to shift in a whole new vibration. The pivot is now, honey. With this full moon, make the decision. Let's just, I'm expecting at least 4 signups today. And the first one to sign up, I'm going to do some sort of special Valtopia gift. So if you're watching the replay, let me know. And Shirley says sometimes you just really have to find out who you are, get so wrapped up in everybody else and don't take time for yourself. And you look at what they've done for you, really nothing. Yeah, whatever you're seeing and experiencing is from your own allowing. So the more that you allow time for yourself to know what you desire and feel, the more you could take ownership of that and really be the badass that you are, right? I love it. Okay. So thank you for joining me today. I do have a massage in a few minutes. I gotta go and hop on the bike and get over there. So happy full moon. Set your intentions. Come into my free group Valtopia. Sign up for RHB monthly. Sign up for a $123 one-on-one with me to design your own one-on-one program. This work is happening right now. And get in my calendar before it's totally full. I love you. Own your frequency. There is nobody like you. Mwah.